I'm going to go over 3 tickers. First up is AMD. Congratulations if you've made some money off of this ticker. We ended the day at 203.71, up a whopping 23%. But earlier in the day, we went as high as 37%. Now, this is where we landed. If we go sideways, it would look like this, where we could just grind sideways and possibly make another leg up. But 2 standard deviations takes us to roughly 226.51. Outside of that, 238.70, and down the road we could get to 250.33. To the south side, one level of support, 179.41, roughly 167.36. This gap closes to the downside at 165.16. That will also be one level of support, and another level of support and a potential stop loss area as well, 155.45. From here to here, I don't think that's going to happen. On Tuesday, I don't think so. But if we happen to wick that far down, then I definitely think there will be a buy-in opportunity for some people trying to get in. Looking left, this gap closed to the downside at roughly 164.45. Now, I marked this out. This was right here Friday, and then Monday we gapped up on some awesome news. We ended up right there. And the reason? The company secured a multi-billion-dollar deal with OpenAI to supply AI chips, boosting AMD's stock by over 34% after the announcement. Now, I've tracked this thing for a very long time, so we've had some gaps close here. We were just basing, grinding sideways right here. And you'll see this if you look at a lot of tickers. If you see basing, consolidating, barcoding, there's typically a massive spike after that, and that is exactly what happened. Now, I have not looked at this chart in a while, and as you can see, I have some areas I need to clean up. That will take us, well, that did take us to 161.53. There is a gap, watch out. Oh no, it closed right here. Well, that's good. Say that would be a landmine to the south side, and that would be terrible for people who bought in higher. That's 151.70. That is no longer in play. What is this one? This ticker here, done 156.48. Oh my goodness, it's been apparently a very long time since I've tracked this. 163.83. I'll just stop after this one. 160.43. And this one, we'll take it to here. Look at that. That took us to, that looks weird, 175.99. But there was this gap as well, gaps to the downside. What about this one? Is this one done? 142 or 46. Yeah, this gap is still in play as well. So we do have gaps to the south side to be aware of. But right now we are on an upward channel. The RSI started to fall, as you can see. It hasn't reversed itself yet, so I think we could get down to here, maybe even close out that gap, or it might take a few days and then curl back up again. But note here, if you see this, you better bail out if you're trying to capture gains. And exactly what happened here. Started to fall, lined up with this falling down as well. The 1-year price target is 210.24, so that I think we could hit very easily. I will mark that out. Let's just do right here really quickly. Then I gotta stop and move on to my next ticker. Oops. Huh. It is not opening. I think it's frozen. 210. 24. So, do you think we can get from here to here? That's a yes. Okay, and then after that, that is so bizarre. My computer is frozen. Okay, let's see if we can go to the next one. This is Tesla. Let's get out of this. Very bizarre. Okay, let's go over Tesla very quickly. So we are right here, 453.25. Up 5.45%. So one target resistance, 456.83, 467.31, and Tesla is a violent mover. It can move big time. 477.64. Okay, the middle of the trend is now roughly 434.94. This gap would close out at 430.19. This gap forms at 418.75. Negative 2 is 413.51, 402.25, and 391.30. And then we have other gaps. Oh yeah, I do own some at 343. No, I'm going to wait to hit the 52-week high or get to that level again. Okay, look what happened here. MOS is the next one I'm going to do at pot stock. But this is resistance and a sell-off. We're at resistance here. I'm going to expect possibly to go higher because that has not reversed yet, to get up this way and then roll back over. The white lines are price targets that I've drawn out. Okay, the next one and the final one I want to go over very quickly is Msos, a pot ETF. I got out of this one. I set a sell order on Sunday night for Monday, and my wick got me out. I just wanted to get out of this trade to buy in cheaper. All right, first, let's give you some price targets. Okay, resistance, 552, and a sell limit, 561 and 571 to the south side. Roughly 533, back to an area we've been, 515, 505, and 497. The blue lines are from 2023, I think. I'll have to go back and look. When did I mark that out? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. I think that was 2023.